What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the weekly market analysis. Today we're going to look at some of the trades that we're playing out through the few weeks. We've got some cool trades that hit the TP points, TP1, TP2, so we're going to review those. We're going to review some of the new trades that came in. So if you're a new member or if you're looking at joining BFT or maybe you're in the trial, you're going to be able to see kind of what trades played out most recently over the last few weeks, and what kind of trades you should be entering right now, today, tomorrow, or over the next few days. So the first pair we're looking at is EURCHF. This is a Forex pair, and we're looking to take a long entry on this one. So you might already be entered on this trade depending when you set your limit order. So, when price was trading above here, above the long entry, you might have already set up your buy limit, and if that's the case, you're already in this trade. If not, what we want to wait for price to come back up. Once price is trading above or long entry, then we can place our buy limits and wait for price to come back down, hit our buy limits, and then go to TP1 and TP2. So this is one trade you guys can look at. This one is fresh, it's new, and it looks like it's still a pretty good level to buy. But again, please don't do any market executions. Wait for price to come down, let it hit your buy limits, and from there we can enter. Next up, we have GBPCHF, and this one already played out a few times, but it looks like this level here is still a pretty good level. This level we're buying from used to be a neutral level, but it's now turning into support. So it's a pretty strong level still, and it has still a pretty high probability of going back to TP1 and potentially hitting TP2. So as long as price is trading above this level here, we should be good to go to set up our buy limits and take a buy off of this level. And if you came on earlier, you probably already hit TP on this a couple times. So if you got triggered here, you probably hit TP. You hit your first TP point here. You might have already taken your first TP point there, but mostly not. So you probably have still some positions running on this if you had your buy limits set up earlier. If you didn't get in on the first or second one, then this is your third chance to jump in and then jump into this trade. Next up, we have GBPUSD. This is another very fresh trade. This just got added, I believe it was sometime, Thursday last week. And we can see it's showing a long entry here. So what happened is we broke a resistance level, and that resistance is now turning to support. So we can see it broke it, and now it's heading into TP1. So this is a really good trade. This is the first time it's playing out. So once it comes back down, we can set up a buy limits, or if you want, you can already set them up now. Preferably, that's what you want to do. Set them up now, and we just wait for price to hit our buy limits, and we take it up to the TP1. So for this trade, nobody reached TP1 yet. And I believe most of the traders or most of the members are not on this trade yet. So we're just waiting for price to come back down into our green box. From there, our buy limits are going to get triggered. Next up, we have EURUSD. So EURUSD has been going for a while, and it's actually just about to hit TP2. So we can see on EURUSD, we hit it. The algo recalculated the TP points, but our TP1 used to be around somewhere on this level here, I believe. And we did hit TP1 in this couple times. So the ones that entered, here or here, they already hit TP1 here. If you did, get another chance, you close a position here, and now it's actually going to the next TP point, which is almost like a TP3. So this was a really good trade. We hit the TP points a couple times, so people were able to enter multiple times. We hit a TP here, and we're also hitting the next TP here. And I believe, once price comes back down, let's say we're moving back down, there's a very high probability that we're going to hit this TP1 again. So, this is still a valid trade. It'll just take some time to come back into this level to take a buy. That being said, if this level here on EURUSD, if this neutral level here, this TP point turns into a 100% neutral level, this could be our new entry, right? So, depending how this level develops, we can see this green box here moving up to this level, and we can actually start taking a buy off of this level into this resistance up here. So, depending how price develops, like I said, this could be our new long entry, but we'll just wait to see how price develops,
If it is, the algo is going to tell you, and from there we can set up a buy limit. So, the next trade opportunity will either be, another long from here, or we're going to wait for price to come back down. And then from there, the algo might recommend to take a buy position on this neutral level into the next TP point over here. So I'm excited to see how this plays out. We might see some good things developing here. Like I said, if this is going to be a new buy area, that's going to be a really good setup coming soon. Next up, we have USDCAD. So USDCAD, very similar scenario. We had a couple of shorts here, so we did take some short positions on this short entry. We can see where they hit TP1. It's heading in, and it's heading into TP2 right now. Looks like this TP point already broke. So this week we might actually see TP2 being hit. And same scenario here. If this neutral level turns into a larger or higher confluence level, we might see this short entry move into this TP level, and from there we might be able to take another short from this level down into this TP, and then the next TP level would be somewhere further down. But right now this is your entry. Price is not going to probably gonna go there right now. It's probably going to first hit TP2. Once TP2 hits, price is going to come back up into neutral level, and from there we can see if this is going to be another entry point. But again, by then the algo is going to recalculate it, and it's going to tell you where to enter. So right now this is still the primary trade. Your sell limit should be up here, and this week or next week we're probably going to hit TP2 on USDCAD. AUDNZD, we've already hit TP1. Previously, if you took this trade earlier, we've already hit TP2 as well. So if this is our short box over here, we can see price already hit TP1 here once, and we hit TP2 over here. So this trade, already played out once very nicely. We already hit TP1 here as well, and I believe we also hit TP2 here. We didn't get triggered all the way with all three orders on this one, but this one went all the way through the entry box. All three positions were opened, and we did hit TP1, and we also hit TP2. So now price is back at that level. We already hit TP1, so right now we're just waiting for that next TP2 to be hit. And this level still seems to be a strong resistance. So as long as price is staying below this level, we're good to go to set up our short positions. Next up, we have EURNZD, and this is also a neutral level turning into resistance, and looks like that level is getting stronger. We've already had some rejections here previously where we were able to take that trade. We've hit TP1, I believe, if we draw out this zone. So we got triggered on this once, twice. This is the third time. It's still a good level. So as long as price is staying below this level, this is still a trade you can set up. But we hit TP on this. This was the first trade, so we took TP one here once, and we took it again here, and then we took another TP point. Yeah, that's it. So this one didn't quite go into that next level. So hopefully this time it's going to have enough liquidity to push us down into the next TP point at the bottom here. Next up, we have XPTUSD. This is Platinum. Platinum had a very good bull run. I guess the metals altogether over the last few days, over the last week, really had a nice bull run. So we can see how price, was really coming down into a long entry, and it pushed up into TP1 and TP2. So, depending when this trade came on, but you had a lot of entry opportunities on this long entry over here, and then it finally about, when was this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, around 8 days ago, it really took off. So it took a week to take off, depending when you entered, but we really hit our TP1 pretty quick here, and our TP2 as well. So we can turn on X mode and see how this kind of looks. We might see the same scenario where this neutral level turns into our next long entry. That's going to be dependent on the market. For now, we just trade what we see. Right now, this is our long entry. That's what we're going to focus on. And that's it for the weekly market analysis. If you guys have any questions, recommendations, feel free to put them into the comments down below. My name is Patrick, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.